Okay, stop what you are doing, because I need you to understand what just happened. A man is sitting in a jail cell right now. His whole movement is falling apart. His friends are going down one by one. And in the middle of all of that, his own team decided to contact the one person on the internet who hates him the most. And then, while that person was literally recording a video, Chud's team sent a racist message to the wrong person. And the response they got back? 6 figures a month. Sit down, because this story is wild from start to finish. First, let me quickly set the stage for anyone who is new here. Chud the Builder is a far-right content creator who built a following online by making racist content. He targeted black people. He made racist jokes. He built a whole community around hate, and then it caught up with him. He got arrested. He is currently facing serious charges. His supporters are scrambling. His lawyers are trying everything. His whole operation is in panic mode right now. And our host, the person making this video, has been covering this story from day one. He has footage. He has receipts. He has been on this longer than anyone else.
Chud is like Ebola. When he touches you, bad things happen to you. And unfortunately for Chud racist friends, they're all finding out the hard way. Before we even get to the deserved demise of Chud friends, can y'all believe that Chud's spokesperson contacted me today? That he followed me on X and contacted me? Somebody who is trying to get Chud free thought it was a wise idea to contact me? Sir, is you crazy? Look at this, people. Look at what he contacted me about. Look at this. Right, so he sent me this video, right? Because obviously, again, I was the first. I'm probably the only person, right, who has the full video from the window. I got everything, right? And the people who recorded it got it as well. And I'm sure the police probably got it.
That line right there tells you everything about how people in this community feel about this man. This is not someone people are neutral about. This is someone who spent years making content that hurt real people, and now everything is catching up to him. But here is where the story gets interesting. So Chud's team, the people trying to get him out of jail, they decided they needed more information. They needed footage. They needed video evidence that might help their case. And somehow, I genuinely do not know who made this decision. They contacted our host, the one person who has been the most vocal against Chud, the one person who has the most footage, the one person who has made it very clear multiple times that he wants Chud to get the maximum sentence possible. They contacted him and asked, does a longer video exist?
If I'm probably the only person who got the entire footage, right? But we scroll down. If you scroll down, right? So he goes, does a longer video of this exist? Sir, do you understand? I first want to say this, man, because a lot of y'all truly don't understand the amount of resentment I have for somebody like Chud. I would much rather go to jail. I would rather go to jail, spend time in jail for contempt or whatever it is. If I had a video that could help Chud, I will go to jail before I turn over that video. But this video does not help Chud at all. At all. So yeah, the police has it for sure, right? They got it. But am I gonna give it to Chud's representative? Is you crazy? So first off, even asking me this is it's insane. Because if I had a video that could help your case, I'm not giving it to you. And
let that clip breathe for a second. This man said, I would rather go to jail. I would accept jail time for contempt of court. I would sit in a cell before I hand over anything that helps Chud. That is not just talk. That is a level of commitment that tells you exactly how serious this situation is. And the thing is, he is not even hiding a helpful video. He said clearly, the video I have does not help Chud at all. It hurts him. And that video is going straight to the police. So Chud's team did not just contact the wrong person. They contacted the person who is actively working against them. They basically called their biggest enemy and said, hey, can you help us? And the response was, I want your man to get the death penalty. Sir, who approved this plan? Now let's talk about what our host actually wrote back, because this is important. He did not ignore the message. He did not just laugh it off. He responded directly. He said, "Sir, you got the program confused, son. I want to see Chud get the death penalty for his crimes against humanity. Please understand, whatever I can do to assist he gets found guilty, I will do. I am the wrong guy."
Add some hate crime charges, add another 50 years, give him life in prison. Oh, this would be my joy. So I wrote him back and I said, sir, you got the program confused, sir. I want to see Chud get the D penalty for his crimes against humanity. Please understand, whatever I can do to assist he gets found guilty, I will do. I'm the wrong guy to try to, hold on, bro. You wrote an open letter to a bunch of other black folks that you believe is leaning like right-wing conservatively. So you thought you could maybe change the hearts of those people, right? To switch sides and endorse Chud. You think you can convince me to endorse Chud or switch sides with the help?
There is something very satisfying about watching someone try to manipulate the wrong person and get completely shut down. Chud's team wrote an open letter to black creators, trying to get them to switch sides. They thought they could maybe convince some people to come over and support Chud, change the narrative, soften the story. And then they looked at this host, a man who's been relentlessly covering Chud's downfall, and thought, yeah, let's try him too. The level of miscalculation here is honestly impressive. But wait, it gets better. While all of this spokesperson stuff was happening, our host also covered what is happening to Chud's supporters. And the first story is about a guy named Jake Lang. Jake Lang went to Chud's court date. He wanted to make a scene. He wanted to stand up and show support publicly. The judge saw what was happening and threw him in jail on the spot. Now Jake Lang is in solitary confinement. He has no phone. He cannot call anyone. His family cannot reach him. They do not know which cell he is in. They do not even know if he is okay. And his mama, his actual mother, had to call the jail herself to try to find her son.
That's bruh.
You still there, ma'am?
I'm still here.
They will. Well, I was told that an attorney will have to contact our attorney
Our attorney will have
regarding Mr. Lane.
This is his mom calling, and I'm recording the call because I want to know what's going on with my son and why. I understand.
Yes, ma'am, but from my understanding, some comments were made in regards to us being sued or getting sued by you guys.
Well, not me. That's not me, guys. I'm his mom, and I have only called there once before, asking for a lieutenant, and then I put it on an answering machine for him to call me back. This is the first time I'm telling you right now. I'm recording it because he has a hearing on Wednesday, and I want to know why they're keeping the lights on all night. Why can't he have any dark sleeping conditions? And why does he have a woman guard going into his shower when he was naked and he can't even have a towel? I mean, not having a woman guard is against his Prison Rape Elimination Act to do that.
Okay, real talk for a second. Is his rights maybe being violated? Possibly. The mama raised some real points about prison conditions. A woman guard going into a shower, no towel, lights on all night. These are real concerns that any person should have. But here is the thing. This man chose to go to a court date for a racist. He chose to cause a scene. He chose to involve himself in this situation. And now his mama is on the phone with a jail, trying to find out if her son is even alive. Every choice has consequences. And sometimes the consequences come faster than you expect. The host said it simply, well-deserved. And honestly, it is hard to argue with that. But the most interesting part of this Jake Lang story is not the jail conditions. It is what the host said next. Nothing this man posts is going viral. He is crying online about being persecuted. He is posting about solitary confinement. And nobody, absolutely nobody cares. That right there is the real punishment. Not the jail cell, the silence. Okay, now we get to the part that broke the internet. Our host is in the middle of filming this video, recording, mid-sentence, and he gets a notification. Chud's team messaged him again, and this time, they did not ask for footage. They did not try to be strategic. They just went full racist. They wrote, "More likely you'll get shot by some other black guy over blank chicken." Just going by statistics.
He's posting, nothing he's posting is really picking up. Like, nobody cares this dude is in jail or suffering at all. Nobody gives a damn, like, at all. And while I'm recording this video right now, Chud's team just hit me up. Okay, Chud's team just wrote me. Let's go take a look. All right, let's go. Live update, people. Okay, live update. Okay, live update. Look at what these absolute buffoons just text me. Watch this. Look at these absolutely buffoons just text me. It's more likely you'll get shot by some other black guy over blank chicken, just going by statistics. When he was typing this, he was probably thinking, oh, I really got him now. Oh, I really got him now. Sir, we are making...
Take a moment with this. A man is in jail. His movement is collapsing. His supporters are going to solitary confinement. His spokesperson just got shut down completely. And someone on his team in this moment decided the right move was to send a racist chicken joke to a black content creator. This is what desperation looks like. When you have nothing left, when your arguments are gone, your strategy is gone, your credibility is gone, some people fall back on the only thing they have ever really had: hate. And here is what they did not understand. This host does not get hurt by racist jokes. He gets paid by them. Now, this is the moment. This is the moment that the whole video was building toward. Our host read that racist message, sat with it for a second, and then he pulled up his earnings.
Chud, thank you, Chud. You made me, let's go ahead and show you how much you made me, okay, Chud? So, a racist joke cannot hurt me, Chud. You made me $122,000 in the last 28 days, Chud. Okay, you did that for me, sir. Thank you so much. Keep on with the racist jokes. All right, we gonna keep on making money off of your demise, off of your downfall. You in a prison cell. We making 6 figures a month. So the fried chicken joke,
$122,000 in 28 days off of covering Chud's story. Let that number sit with you. That is not yearly money. That is not a monthly average. That is 1 month, $122,000. While Chud sits in a jail cell, while his supporters face serious consequences, while his movement continues to unravel. This is what a response to harmful ideology can look like in 2026. Not arguing, not begging, not explaining, just building, just documenting, just staying consistent, and then showing the receipts. The message that was intended to provoke became proof of something else entirely, proof that actions have consequences. And the person who has been documenting these events for years continues to benefit whenever someone like Chud creates another controversy. Think about how that feels from Chud's side. You are in prison. You cannot earn income. Your legal expenses are growing. Your associates are facing legal trouble. And the person you dislike most just revealed he earned 6 figures from covering your downfall in a single month. That is not just irony. That is something deeper. Now, let's shift to the part of this story that is actually more complicated. Alex Rosen. For people who do not know, Alex Rosen is a content creator who built his platform around conducting investigations into alleged online predators. He would organize stings, confront suspects, and document the entire process. More than 100 investigations, dozens of arrests linked to his work. Efforts many supporters consider important. But Alex Rosen also had a past, a very controversial past.
A lot of people, try to put in my comment section, oh, but you would never say the N-word of the Allegheny National Forest in Pennsylvania. Well, you're wrong.
Oh, that's a bold white boy. He went back to the Caucasus Mountains to yell N-word hard R at our ancestors. Oh, no. This is a defiant white boy. But this is the one who all the black creators love to collab with now.
These clips are not from 15 years ago. These are recent, and black creators knew about them. They worked with Alex Rosen anyway. They collabed, they made content together. They gave him a platform and access to their audiences. And nobody said anything. Until Alex Rosen donated $10,000 to Chud. Until he stood publicly at Chud's side. Until he made it impossible to ignore anymore. That is when Jidion, one of the biggest black creators on YouTube, was forced to address it.
Y'all, I don't want to run from this situation. I'm not hiding from it. I've already addressed it on stream, but I'm going to be making a video about it. Alex donated $10,000 to Chud the Builder's new Gifts and Go, right? Like, he's literally the top raiser for it. As you guys can see, no one even comes close. This right here is Alex. He said free speech matters. Everybody's asking, my opinion on it. They think I'm hiding from it and stuff. And I'll be straight up, man. I think what Chud the Builder was out there doing is disgusting and harmful to society. And I think Alex supporting that is disgusting and harmful to society. And I think it's more disgusting in more ways than just supporting Chud the Builder, right? Instead of us talking about all the people, Alex has done over 100 prey catches this year. He's caught over 100 predators. 70 of them have gotten arrested. A lot of them are going to be facing life sentences, right? But instead of us focusing on that, instead of us putting our attention towards that, instead of us commending him and giving us our support, he's like, he finds it more important to do this and support this racist dude and drop $10,000 on him, man. And the reason why I'm real disappointed with Alex, man, is, this is a distraction, bro. This Chud the Builder stuff is a big fat old distraction.
Jidion's statement is genuine. You can hear it. He is not reading from a script. He is genuinely disappointed. But here is the problem that our host pointed out, and it is a fair point. If you knew Alex Rosen was saying the N-word, if you knew his history, if you were aware of it and Jidion himself admitted he was aware of it, then why did you only draw the line at Chud? What specifically about the $10,000 donation crossed the line when the N-word clips did not? This is the question that nobody in that creator circle wants to answer directly. Jidion did try to explain himself, and credit to him, he did not run from it.
I've never ran away from the fact of the stuff that he said on, y'all say oh, you're totally aware of that and stuff like that. You would have to be an idiot to think I was running away from that fact and stuff, I think it's one thing to just be saying online, and even the he's saying it's not cool at all, but supporting this that is actually out in the streets affecting people and hurting people, I look at it as it's just not cool. So bro, you were aware of it, I was aware of it, we were all aware of it, right?
Okay, I hear what Jidion is saying. His argument is there is a difference between saying something racist online and actually going out and supporting someone who is physically hurting people. And that is a real distinction. But the problem with that argument is this: words online are not harmless. The N-word being screamed in videos that get shared, that affects real people. The communities that hear that content. The kids who see those clips, the people who are normalized to that kind of language through repetitive exposure. The idea that online racism is just words and physical action is the real line. That is a line that conveniently kept working relationships intact until it became publicly impossible to maintain them. Our host said it directly. This dude is a self-admitted bigot. He don't like black people. You still chose to be his friend. The Chud thing is where he crossed the line. I don't understand that logic. And honestly, neither do I. Now let's step back and look at the full picture. Because this story on the surface is about one racist content creator going to jail and his supporters falling apart. But underneath that, there is something bigger happening. There is a pattern of black creators giving access and platforms to people who do not respect them. Collabing for clout, bringing in audiences, and then being shocked when those same people show their true colors publicly. Alex Rosen is not the first. He will not be the last. The people who scream racial slurs in forests do not suddenly change their beliefs when they start getting invited to podcasts. They just learn to perform better. They learn to say the right things in the right rooms. They learn that access to Black audiences is valuable, and they will play the game as long as it benefits them. And the moment it stops benefiting them, or the moment they get comfortable enough, the mask comes off. Chud built a whole movement around this. Alex Rosen was part of that ecosystem, and the Black creators who gave Alex Rosen platforms helped, even if unintentionally, build the credibility that allowed him to move through those spaces. This is not about canceling people. This is about being honest about patterns.
But I still applaud Jidion for trying his best, I guess. But this dude is a self-admitted bigot. This dude don't like Black people. This dude has made it clear he don't like Black people. You still chose to be his friend and work with him after you knew he don't like Black people. He has said a lot of bad things about Black people. He has done a lot of harmful things to Black people.
That clip is the whole point of this section. Knowing someone is racist and choosing to work with them anyway, that is a choice. And choices have consequences. Sometimes those consequences come in the form of having to make a public video explaining yourself to your audience. Jidion is learning that right now. Other creators will learn it later. Let me be straight with you about everything we covered today. Chud's team sending that racist message that was not surprising. That is what happens when a movement built on hate starts to collapse. The hate becomes more obvious, not less. The mask does not just come off, it gets thrown at you. The $122,000 response, that is the most important part of this whole story, because it shows something real. Hate-based content creates opposition, and opposition creates platforms, and platforms create money. The best revenge against someone who hates you is not anger. It is documentation. It is consistency. It is building something real while they destroy themselves. Jake Lang's mama calling the jail, that is just sad. A mother who has nothing to do with any of this is stressed, scared, and looking for her son because he decided to support a racist at a court date. These are the real human costs of these movements. It is not just the people who get arrested. It is the families. It is the mamas. And the Alex Rosen situation, that is the most important long-term conversation. Because it is easy to say Chud is bad. Everyone agrees on that now. But the question of who we let into our spaces, who we give platforms to, who we collab with, knowing what we know, that conversation is harder. And it is the one that actually matters going forward. Our host made $122,000 in 28 days covering this story. Chud is in jail. His supporters are in solitary confinement. His spokesperson got shut down completely. His team is sending racist jokes to content creators who turn around and use them as content. The story is not over, but the direction is very clear.
That's on me, man. 0. Now let's respond back to this idiot, okay? Let's let him know how we popping, okay? Let's pop it to this idiot, man. Okay? Let's pop it to this idiot, man. Let him know how we coming, okay? Let's go. Hey, listen, man. Ha 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 ha. Racist jokes in 2026 doesn't really Tell Chud thanks for the 6 figures a month, man. 6 figures a month.
That energy right there, that is what confidence looks like. Not angry, not desperate, just confident. Because when you have been building correctly, when you have been documenting, staying consistent, telling the truth, you do not need to yell. You just pull up the numbers. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Jidion's explanation was good enough? Should Black creators be held accountable for working with people like Alex Rosen even when they knew his history? And do you think more of Chud's supporters are going to fall before this is over? Tell me in the comments. Because this conversation is bigger than just one racist going to jail. This is about who we let in our spaces and why. If this video gave you something real today, subscribe. Because when these stories break, we break them down fully. With context, with receipts, with no sides taken.